Hi, I'm Umbra Fisk, and we're at the film premiere of The Age of Stupid. And we're on the green carpet, celebrities and world leaders showing up in rickshaws and sailboats and on bicycles. The carpet is actually green.
It's just cool, all these people all around the world. It's like a live event. We're all like a million people watching at the same time, and we all care and want to do something. There's Copenhagen coming up in December, and we have to lobby our leaders to find an agreement that supports the science and not the politics, because if we don't do something by 2015, then we're screwed.
I love Pete Postlethwaite, but if in fact it's about stupidity, I should have been the star of this movie. But
What do you think we can all do to be a little smarter?
I drive a smart car.
Small things that people can do, riding a bike as opposed to, cutting down on eating meat. Maybe once a week saying you're not going to eat meat on a Monday, as Paul McCartney tried to get everybody to do.
I think that some budding entrepreneur should start gyms that actually generate power as opposed to consume power.
We're now right at the end of the time when we could still prevent the worst catastrophe. And we've got about 80 days left till Copenhagen. That's when the world leaders come together at the UN Climate Summit, and they're going to decide all of our futures. So each one of us here, everybody on the planet, has a massive stake in that.
How are you going to bring the leaders together? Are you going to have icebreakers, maybe serve them snacks, maybe alcohol? What do you think will help seal this deal? What do we have to do?
I will do everything what I can to make sure that we get an agreement in Copenhagen.
There's just so many small things that we can do. Even washing your clothes and hanging them out on the line.
We make one big mistake, that is to think that somebody else will save the planet. It's always us. All of us, everybody who is watching. If I look here to New York City, according to this movie, when we don't look out for the planet, this will be all underwater.
You see climate change affecting Bangladesh?
Oh, very much so. Bangladesh is very much a land coming out of the sea almost, and if the water rises, there is danger that parts of it will go below, underwater. Already the tides are higher than before, and people will be displaced.
In Africa, due to climate change, we have droughts and consequently famine. This is a time to say we need to do something.
We brought 20 church leaders, bishops, a cardinal, and development workers and climate experts from all continents to New York to put pressure on governments to come to an ambitious agreement here in New York. The Pope will come via video to have a message, first time in history, on climate change. It's now on the top agenda of the church and of church development workers.
When everybody's thinking about climate change, we're all thinking about energy, electricity, cars, transportation. Most people do not know that about 18 to 20% of emissions are taking place due to deforestation in developing countries.
Just a few weeks ago I finished rowing from Hawaii to Kiribati, and it's all about raising awareness of climate change. Each of my big ocean rows has taken about 1 million oar strokes, and one oar stroke doesn't get me very far. And I think environmentally a lot of people feel like their individual actions are just, so to speak, a drop in the ocean and not really going to make a difference. And what I want to say is my million oar strokes, my million tiny little oar strokes, took me across 3,000 miles of ocean. And similarly, everybody's actions, no matter how small they might seem, they really do add up. It all counts. We all have an individual responsibility to take action on climate change.